Check, 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 check. All right. It's gonna take a minute to get Shane's feet up here. So he's gonna play Jake Miosi from Buffalo, New York, actually. And it's gonna be a good match. It's gonna be a good match. So you're just gonna have to stay tuned. He's setting up his stream, and I'm just gonna refeed it. And we're also on my YouTube channel. If anybody wants to take Jake, I'll take Shane for a little sweat bet. That kid is tough. I've seen that Jake play since he was a young kid. But like I said, we gotta wait for Shane to go live, and then I'll strip his feed and throw it into my feed. So I'm getting that ready in the background. Until then, you can listen to my old band when we were on the radio. This song rocks. Yeah, you're just gonna have to wait a minute. All right. That was Radio Holiday featuring TV Mike on bass guitar from the year 2001, released on my label, Conquer the World Records. Almost was a rock star, but I guess I had to become a rock star in my own way later on in my life. So I'm still waiting for Shane Jackson's feed. Um, he is playing Jake Miosi from Buffalo, New York, son of Dan Miosi. Used to stake Dennis Hatch. He's been around the pool scene for many years. I've known him since he was almost a junior. Really, this could be a tough game for Shane. I mean, I'm gonna take Shane, but is he really that much of a favorite? I don't know. All right, here we go. Okay, this is a bit of a flat view. I'm not a huge fan of this, but this will look pretty cool. So it's just cool to do it. So give me a second. More in a second, actually, but they're about to start.
They said you're allowed to wear them, but if you call for a push or something, he doesn't hear you. It's on him. Yep. Higher.
All right, looks like the first break. Yeah, see, he's all grown up now. He's got a big beard and everything. Tats. Known him since he was really young. He's a real tough player from Buffalo, New York. I believe we have started. I much prefer an elevated view, but this is what we got. So. Is this, did they start? I'm not sure. Probably. So this is from the Super Billiards Expo. Let me make sure this is not double looping. That's pretty loud. So we're going to take the volume down a little bit. All right, that should be better. If anybody wants to bet on this, I'll bet a little bit on Shane. And I don't even know if that's honestly picking a favorite. This kid plays really good. Give me a chance to make a couple bucks. So we are on tvmike.tv, and it's also on YouTube in a 4K rebroadcast. See, I mean, he hasn't missed a ball. This is probably the actual match, although I know they were waiting for a minute to assign it, and I figure you're probably allowed to hit a rack or balls or something to get warmed up. I think somebody's gonna do this the score, so when they change the score, I'll change the score. Yeah, this man, this browser is loud. I'm gonna mix it down some more. All right, that's better. Yeah, so they did start. So Jake has got the first game, and this is the Super Billiards Expo amateur format, which is races to 5, 2 out of 3 sets. Now, you might just win the first set and then win the second set and it's over. But if you split sets, you play a third one. And it's single elimination. And I told Shane I would redo the game here so we can bring some more of his audience. I think he was in action last night, but I don't know what happened with that. Maybe we can do some restreams with Chili or something. Maybe I'll go out there next year with those guys, be their personal streamer. So I remember Shane telling me, I'll give you $40 every match I do if you come and stream it for me. So does this count? Does this count? He came out to Loose Racks in Youngstown. We had that action match the other day. He was looking at playing some sparring sets, but it didn't work. Adam Martin didn't show up and Kurt chickened out or whatever it was. So he's been really excited about playing. Obviously, he's been working through some medical issues. I know his hands hurt a lot. I know he just had some back manipulation. A few days ago when he just did the stream with me, he jumped in and did secondary commentary. Kind of like what I'm doing for him now. Ooh, this might not be so good. It's touchy. Duck him up under the 6, control the cue ball, send the 5 down by the side rail. But easier said than done. He did it pretty good. That's a good shot. Definitely has to duck away from Jake Miosi. This guy's a pretty strong player, man. Like I said, I'll take a couple bets on Shane Jackson, but guys from Erie and Buffalo and all that. You know Jake, he's tough. I don't even know what his Fargo is. I'm sure somebody will look it up if I ask for it. We're also on YouTube. Can he see this? Maybe he can kick to it. Oh my God, he could actually see the ball. Yeah, let me know if you guys want to bet on this match with me. Just maybe send me a message. That was strong, and he made it like you could see it straight in. So it looks like Jake will go up 2-0. Well, I might not want to bet. LOL. I mean, every time I bet on a match, I lose the past month. Absolutely insane. I got some good news. You know, you guys know that I put, players in action and all kinds of stuff like that and get all kinds of bets going. And I haven't done so good lately, so. But that's business. That means business is bad. But today I just booked the Shooters in Olathe, Kansas reboot tournament, which is the Taylor Anderson Memorial. There'll be $7,000 added total across 3 events, 1 pocket, Open Women's and Open Men's 9-ball in June. So far, Jake has not missed a ball.
Saturday night, started at 9 a.m. 11:45 ended that match. He was just worn out. He's 75 years old. Yeah.
So I'll be doing that. That'll be on Billiardnet.tv, the website. It'll be a pay stream, is what it has to be. And I got good news. Skylar Woodward will be in the house, and I'm thinking, man, it's been so long since he's done like a small event. I mean, relatively speaking, Olathe is going to be a small event compared to like what these guys that are like top 5, top 10 in the USA would go to. Fargo rate has changed the way the app looks. Interesting. So I'm looking up Jake right now.
Now what we have is Potsdam, and I haven't been there yet. We have Dillano.
He's a 631. He's stealing.
Newhall. But they tell me that Newhall, you literally can
Highly
shoot
underrated.
a button on one table while you're shooting at the other table. I mean, it's like
Shane is like a 683.
told him that was the wrong idea. And they said, oh no, we need the money, we have to maximize our square footage. Dude, if you put the money back, and we're not maximizing shit. Now, the funny thing about that is, the guy who's on my knee.
Hey, Big Al, I'll take the bet, man. I mean, I was trying to take Shane before, you know, he missed the ball. But he's up 2-0. You know, I don't make my bets in the middle of the set. You know, I mean, I have before, but it's just a clean way to be like, okay, I like this guy. You know, maybe I know that, you know, he ate bacon for breakfast and, you know, he got some good sleep, but I mean, at least I know that I'm making a bet before anyone hits a single ball. So, I mean, you think Shane might be 60% favorite, but you'd be surprised.
Go in, bitch. Go in there.
Oh my God, no begging, sir. And Shane is probably a little bit off his game, really, because, I mean, I don't think he's really been playing all that much pool. 2-1. First set, race to 5, best 2 out of 3 sets. The winner will continue through the tournament, and the loser will just not play in the tournament no more. It's single elimination. Big Al, you want that bet or what? I mean, to my credit, I said, you know, I'll bet at the beginning. I didn't know Jake was going to win the first 2 games.
That's the key.
You can do that too.
Then this becomes work.
Oh my God, he's like, I'm scared. I mean, I have no idea what other Expo matches I could possibly do. Somebody's got to, you know, set up a stream and let me, you know, rebroadcast it or whatever. He got the 1, but he doesn't have a real good look on this 2-ball. I got him pretty good, unless he can. Yeah, I mean, I don't think he can see through that because the 6 is a little bit horizontal compared to the 8. So he's got like a 2-rail kick.
I've never seen that.
I mean, he's also got the 5 tied up. The rack has the 5 tied up. So if he does get ball in hand, the 2, the 3, and 4. That's good, but what are you going to do with the 5 ball? That's not gonna work. Share this for me and the area groups. I mean, I'll do a little bit of sharing, but
Mostly. When you went up 100 towards the turnpike, right across the street from that hotel, which keeps changing names, it was an old two-level
somebody's having a conversation real close to the
restaurant.
microphone.
I lived in that building from 1966 to 1970. That was our house. And it was much different than it looks now because the front yard was like along the gardens compared to that. Which is, it's specimen trees, big giant front yard, big giant backyard with a pond and ducks. And then they expanded Route 100 and they just bulldozed our whole front yard when I was like 40 years old or something. And I was like watching.
No hit. Foul shot. In the 5-ball. That's the key.
Well, I mean, it's
So he's going to try the 2-9er right now. Because he doesn't like where that 5 is. I mean, he's not? He might be trying to duck him then. I thought he was going to try the 2-9. He must have been thinking about it. He's probably going to thin off this and try to get behind the 8.
I don't know who's renting all these apartments.
Okay.
They're going.
Maybe he can see it. His body language.
Yeah, split them wide open. Really?
Apparently, you can see the window.
What's this?
I'm assuming it's 3 fouls. Oh yeah. Well, he might not like wanting to actually have control of the table now because at 5 and at 7.
It's gonna be fine. I've never seen you do this before.
And we're also on the Billiardnet page on YouTube. Here we go. What's he gonna do? Oh, yeah. He's gonna have to bank this ball. I don't see any other way to get out of this rack. It might be a decent bank. It looks pretty even angled. Well, interesting. Unless he can duck off this one, shooting at this 5-9 and missing, it's going to be bad news. I think he's going to try to just get behind the 9 using a natural angle off center ball. Kind of push the 6 into the 5, or push the 5 into the 6 next to the 8. Nice and easy, getting behind the 9. Okay. Did pretty good from that position. Alright, kids, thanks for watching this TV mic here on my couch. Got tired of driving hours and hours just to lose action matches. LOL. Man, we had a rough one last night, man. I mean, it was smooth sailing for Bill Romy, but it was a rough one for John Ash. I mean, the pain that a player has to go through playing that poorly in a big money match that's broadcasted in a feature matchup. What a hit. Might not be good enough, though. The pain in that man's mind is going to be great. I know that he's got action for life. I know that. I mean, I know people that are like, maybe he'll play me now. Does he really play that bad? Ask him what he'll give me. I said, dude, if the dude hasn't won a match in a couple months, you know, on the stream or gambling or whatever, why the hell would he want to spot you anything? You ain't even that bad of a player. But you know how that's how people are. I think he should just take some time and work on his fundamentals, maybe change his equipment, he said. All right, see, got a big bottom stroke here. He's getting funny on this ball. Oh man, that's real funny. Not funny as in you make me laugh. Even if this point's good for the side pocket, the way you gotta stroke that ball, you're not gonna want to play it because you're not gonna get on the 8. So he's probably gonna thin off the ball and try to go duck down here again. No, he can probably see the 7. Obviously, I can't see the position of the balls on the table from Akron, Ohio. To me, it looks like he can see the 7 wide open. Just gonna make a good shot, bear down, a little bit off the rail, makes a shot. One more to think about. Was a battle, and it looks like it's going to be 3-1. Jake Miosi. You serious? Oh my God. Commentators curse all the way from like 1,000 miles away. Actually, I'm not that far away from Philly, but did not expect that. Not from that angle for sure. Shane got lucky to steal that game back. 2-2 when it should be 3-1. I raised to 5. Wow. He's like, yeah, I didn't really do anything. Whoever wins that first set, though, that's a huge advantage. It's like winning the hot seat in a double elimination tournament. You're in the chair. You only got to get beat, or you only got to beat once you get to the finals. The other guy's got to beat you 2 sets in a row. X2. I think he can see this ball. Shane comes to the table. Maybe he can't. If he can't, he's got the chili popper. You know that. The ball straight in with the chili popper. That's great control.
Really nice. Really nice. Really, really nice.
Just on the last 5 cues.
I seen Brandon Ashcraft was supposed to be in action. I didn't see who he was playing. That would have been pretty cool to watch.
Yeah, I mean, it's a nice one. It's our biggest pool. Torn down.
Tom
Yeah, golden. And Maple Lynn is getting torn down, like right now. And that had like 12 or 14 tables. Had a lot of tables.
Still got this 4-ball down there. He's gonna.
All their tournaments there. And now that's
I don't know.
or
I don't know if it goes to that left corner on the short side. You're gonna figure it out real quick,
I'm assuming this is gone.
or not.
that, yeah, that's going on.
Definitely not so good.
Q corner and it was in Downington. And then it was D&D in Downington, then went to Thorndale because they canceled their lease. It was freaking yeah, but it was a long time ago. Anyway, and you don't look real, so probably you weren't there. Beauty. I mean, he left a bit anyway.
That's a pretty damn good shot, really. To me, it looks like he can thin off the left side, but he's looking at kicking behind it, so we gotta watch the hit on this. Good hit. It's not gonna help you. This is almost straight in though. The 6 ball would be next after the 4, and he's almost straight in. Like, I imagine he needs to like jack up, draw this ball, and get a cut on the 6. It's asking a lot, see? I think he might have got away with it.
Well, I went straight from 0 to nothing. And since then, six months ago, I had to run the whole ground in my house. All redone with 4.5 inch pockets. And I started my game from scratch.
You get like
Unlearn whatever I thought I learned in
1/4 inch of the rail.
It's been a long haul. It was 2017, so I know that I'm going to make a big jump soon.
Off the
but
rail.
I've spent a lot
This
of
is
time
the key shot of this rack.
instead of expanding to some of the more complex things.
Yeah, that's a tough shot. And look at this. These guys are just getting away with murder. Or could be playing it 2 ways, really. Technically, if you make the ball, you're on a 7 good. So just happens to be that's where the ball ended up. I got another new cue in. I don't know if you see my video, but I just posted it up. Maybe I'll show you in the stream after the match. I'll run my cue roll, do a couple sponsors. Race to 5. 2 out of 3 sets to determine the winner. This is a standard SBE open format.
No, I got an 8.
Amateur.
You know why 8 foot used to be a thing? Because they fit in houses. You know what I mean? They fit in rooms in houses. And 9 foots always been in basements, and I like
Not bad, but he can probably duck right under this 9 ball. Just don't hit it too hard. Put the 6 on the side rail to the left. Like, just nice and easy roll this ball and get right up under the 9. That's it, good shot. I really prefer to watch 8 ball because of strategy. I like to have other people help me with rotation commentary. I just miss a lot of things. I mean, don't you have to spin this ball like massively? Or it's like 2 rip. No, you just gotta spin it with left. Oh, there you go. There you go. Got a good roll there for sure. You want the action, Big Al, or are you going to sit on the fence? I mean, I took Shane at the beginning of the set.
But I just told myself I was going to take those chances.
I mean, you can tell he's not really in his full game. I mean, he hasn't put too much time in. He's been dodging, you know, medical issues and stuff like that. I mean, let alone, you know, he's got his after effects from, like, the Lyme disease. I mean, obviously I can't feel his body, but the last, I mean, I could. That'd be kind of funny, though. But he's been talking about his hands really being stiff and
I knew I didn't eat the last year.
kind of inflamed and stuff like that.
I don't know how I bumped into shit.
Lethargy, you know, lethargy, cathartic, being stiff. Takes a lot out of you. I mean, I personally don't know this because I've never had Lyme disease, but just from what I read and what he told me, it takes a lot to get out of bed sometimes. And I guess it's a condition where you always have it. Like, it doesn't really go away. I mean, I've known Shane for a long time. He's actually one of the first people that I met out of state when I was streaming in Detroit, because he was in Detroit in action. But I've known he's had back problems. He's been talking about carpal tunnel for a while. And it turns out the carpal tunnel wasn't really carpal tunnel. It was the Lyme. And you know, who knows where you get that at? You've got to get bit by a tick somewhere. I mean, this guy spends time at music festivals and, you know, goes in the woods and goes camping and stuff like that, like a lot of people do. Big Al, you're a scaredy cat, man. It was 0-0 when I wanted to bet. You gotta take your horse from Buffalo, don't you? I mean, I don't know everything because I don't know all kinds of stuff about Lyme disease, but I know what he's told me.
Nice.
There you go. Ah, you stole that one. That's 9 ball for you. That's why Mackie don't like playing 9 ball.
Dude, that was an incredible freaking shot.
It was scary. Is what it was.
Dude, it was fucking nuts.
If I missed
Breathe. Now through the nose.
You're having fun. This is great. I'm happy.
Dude, you're awesome.
Oh, you want to play John again? I wonder where you been, man. I mean, I'd have to ask him about all that. John needs to get back on a horse and ride too. He's not finishing with a favorable winning record lately either.
Making cookies. Table's just so slick you can't catch your line. He's saying what I want.
You can hear him say that table's so slick. I mean, they might put new diamonds in here for this event because I know some people have sold some diamonds from the event. So, yeah, they got to be really played on extensively. Otherwise, they slide in the pockets. And I think he's gonna duck this. Oh, he went for the 9-ball. What's good for the goose is good for the gander. 4-3. You want to play John Ash? He ain't giving no weight, man. You gotta be shitting me. I don't even think I can get that dude to come out of the house.
So, whose job to be to Bermuda?
We just met him.
I don't even think he'd play you even.
Job, yeah, Bermuda. Insurance?
No, fuck, I wish. No, I work for the grocery store.
If you want me to see a Mackie will give you 3 games to 11, we can do that. But I'll have to call him.
My wife is in insurance. Alright, well there you go. You got her.
All right, this slightly favors Shane. Breaking on the hill. Short races to 5. Best 2 out of 3 sets. Winning the first set's a big confidence booster. And it looks like he doesn't have anything. Didn't make a ball. 3, 3, and 3. He's got to travel all the way back down there for the 2, though, with a small angle. He might not like this. I don't think he likes it unless he likes the thinning off the 2 to make the 6. Ernie, you got to be deaf and blind to ask for that much weight, or haven't picked up a cue in 6 months. If that's the case, maybe, but that's a lot of weight. But I don't know. I'll ask him. I'll tell you right now, I won't be able to get John Ash to play nothing. Maybe connect 4 with his wife, because he probably ain't going to go out of the house no more. Play no pool. Oh, Lord. He's not going to go for the little tickle carom. That might be bad. That's bad. Wrong side for playing defense. I don't know if the 6, I mean, it looks like it's kind of on the right side titty. Does the 2 go behind it? Only that lady over there with shooting would be able to tell us, because this is really far away. Nope, he didn't like it. I think he's going to sell out a combo or something. No, he got him behind the 8. Not bad.
Cut it, but if I cut it, I lose.
Even if he hits it, I mean, he's got to. The only thing that could possibly happen is probably bank the 3 cross corner. And get lucky. You haven't played at all? Really? Since the last time you played John? Dude, that's forever ago. That is forever ago, Ernie. Pop this. I mean, this is pretty close. This is tough to keep the energy on the table. He's pretty knowledgeable about the physics of what you got to do in this, because you got to get this ball over the 8 and not have so much energy that it wants to jump off the table. And now he's got a halfway climb on the table like he's in New Orleans. There you go. See what I mean? It's got so much energy and it wants to jump off the table. So, pretty good shot. He's not out of the fire yet. I think the move is to play safe here, actually. Listen, Ernie, if I got $1 for every pool player who never told me they ever played, I wouldn't even be streaming pool. I'd be in Mexico on a beach. Oh my God, he says. I've heard him say it. Has he got enough room to slice in the end? He does. Okay. That helped out. Opens up to 7. If he makes this, I'm assuming that he's going to win the set. I think he's good here. You just slide it under the 7. Maybe a little bit of bottom left. Or he might take it like rail first, and then the energy goes to the left. Obviously, you can't see how he's queuing. Oh, he just got out of there. He didn't want to play with that. I'm not a huge fan of this shot, especially stretching. Deep cut. Oh man, you should have won the set. You won the set actually. I don't know how you missed the ball to not win it. Shane's gonna wait till that player shoots over there. This looks relatively close to the 8-ball, but as long as he just keeps his composure, doesn't move his body, he should slide the cue ball over for the 9 in that corner pocket. It looks like it has that angle. Ladies are done shooting, so here he goes. Smooth. That's the shot. All right, so it looks like Action Jackson is going to win the first set with this 9.
Dude, good set. That was crazy. Well done.
So then they start another one. I don't know if they go potty or do what they do or whatever they do, but small break.
Get back to you and get you going. The best apps, the best tech support, the best service you can get in this industry. I promise you, you won't regret it. Get our deluxe package for $44.97 a month. Cut the cord, cut the box, go mobile, and let's get streaming. Hit me up. Thank you. All right, guys. We're in a busy pool room. We've got some great improvements in the industry here. You can now get an entire month for a free trial of Let's Get Streaming TV service. You heard me, it's a fantastic deal. You can't turn down. We'll help you configure it, and you will have an entire month. Hit up TV Mike, and we'll get back to you and get you going. The best apps, the best tech support, the best service you can get in this industry. I promise you, you won't regret it. Get our deluxe package for $44.97 a month. Cut the cord, cut the box, go mobile, and let's get streaming. Hit me up. Thank you.
Rack 'em and crack 'em. Got to run some promos here and there. Shane +1. So Jake will have to win this set, and then there'll be a tiebreaker. This format, I mean, races to 5, it can go either way pretty easily. I mean, Jake came out 2-0. And then from there, guys are still like scared to bet. I'm like, really?
You know everybody.
Yeah.
I like that. There's nothing wrong with that.
You know what? I've been coming to this since I was 14. Oh my God. I'll be 37 in a couple months. Awesome. I have a picture of me and like Karen Dora when I was like 14.
That's exciting.
Man, he hit that ball really good. I mean, the difference from high-level players to really high-level players is not always luck. I mean, sometimes you're like, look at exactly, I mean, you should be looking all the time exactly where are you hitting this ball when you kick at it and what direction does it go. And that was a great example of that. Apparently you can see the edge of this. Almost made the shot. Looks like he made good contact on that jump. That's pretty cool. People have found their way to Billiardnet on YouTube.
Dude, beautiful. Honey, what's your name again? Paul. Paul what? Paul? Yeah, I want to get your exchange text or something, you know? Let me write my number. I got a business card. I got a business. Even better. Because we should be friends. I guess who's on my team.
You hit that way too hard, but the whole idea was to keep the cue ball behind the two. And he almost gave a straight in shot, actually. Almost as a cue ball. But he can easily, you know, he might even be able to bank this 1 to the 5. Thin off the 1 to get back on that short rail again. That's the shot. He did too much. And again, where's the 2 ball? Way down there in the cluster with the 6. And what is it? 4 ball. Shane, fix the camera, kid.
Yeah, but you lean when you sit back. No, it's still centered, but
It's not centered. You gonna move it back or not? Maybe do it later. I mean, it's not centered, but it's not horrible. So yeah, if you're just joining us, here we got Shane Jackson. Well, he's thought of as being from Pittsburgh, but he's from Weirton, West Virginia. Used to own a pool room in Pittsburgh. I was never there though. Against Jake Miosi from Buffalo, New York.
killer, man.
And this is the Super Billiards Expo Amateur, the monster tournament where, you know, 1,000 people pay whatever they pay. In first place only pays $5,000. But $5,000, that's pretty good. But for you to win that tournament, I think Mitchell was allowed to play in this, but a couple other guys. I was told that, like, you know, you couldn't play if you were a certain status or whatever, but there's no way can you make a cutoff at like 680 Fargo. That's a bad roll. My God. He makes the one. So he could cherry pick this one. He can probably hit the 6 with a small angle off the 2. Push the 6. Or push up on the 4. Whatever he's going to do to separate them. Hit the 6. And can you hold the angle for the 5 before it passes the 8? Yep. Thanks for all the thumbs ups and stuff. Make sure you subscribe to the Billiardnet channel on YouTube. That's the biggest platform I want to develop now. I don't want to. I mean, this TV Mike page has been around forever, but you know, I'm trying to get my Billiardnet page back on Facebook. Somebody complained about it, and they just took it down. It's absolute bullshit. 26,000 followers and 10,000 videos just gone. Who was that? Man, you're really good, bro.
I've shared the table quite a few times together. Good dude.
I feel so lucky I got him on my
Oh, absolutely. Oh, the dark hair girl. Lisa, just met her.
Are they here today?
I would never say. Is that Lisa? Are you Lisa? It's Lisa.
That's all right. We were talking to Eddie Cohen, and he remembered that I actually
Man, let the brother concentrate. He's playing a match. These guys are talking to him about who knows everything. Oh, man, that's not a good shot on the one.
that's your sister, and he was like, I was like, it's
Okay.
he was digging out of the hole.
You're making it worse.
You might want to kind of two-way shot this, like kind of bank it to the hole. Well, it might be all right, really. He went for the shot. If you can see the edge of it, I think there's a safety here, because obviously the 3 balls there.
Nice.
I went to cut it. He got rewarded. Created some more separation in this pocket as well. What's up, kid? Well, that might not really be that much of a problem. Depends how it's laying. Knowing the way to read tables, the 3 balls clear. Because it's in front of the 9. But he's going to have to play a 4-6 combo. Okay. He's like, I didn't like it. So that was a good decision. Not everyone would have done that. Well, I'm not really sure what the idea was there because he obviously wasn't hitting it.
What do you got? It's not above trying that.
Chris is involved. We're trying for the past half hour. Yes.
Really? Huh. Yeah, I mean, I would think a player of that caliber would not try a 3-9 there. He's trying to move this out, which he did. And now he should be good. What's up, George Diostrov? So I got another big tournament coming up April 20th and 21st. It's the first ever 8-ball split bracket. It's at John Wayne's Pub and Eatery, 128 players. Based on Fargo ratings. Did he say it's good? I must have gave it to him. Now I am going through the process of taking prepayments for that event based upon lists that were generated from Brian Gregg. If you do want to get in this tournament, you probably can, because not everyone that's signed up has prepaid yet. I will tell you though that you probably should talk to Brian Gregg about it first before you just send me money for an entry. But I'm going to show you the tournament here, because it is coming up and it is going to be the bomb. Once I find the flyer. Home of the Midwest Bar Table Classic. Nothing. And a nice shot on the one. So yeah, here's the here's the flyer.
Nothing dropped. That's ridiculous.
Oh yeah, there you go. Straighten the camera out for us. Billiardnet.tv and Brian Gregg Promotions presents 83 players on the high side, or on the low side, and 45 on the high side. So it's $10 added per player, so we're looking at $1,280 added to that tournament. And I'll be there doing 2 tables, broadcasted live. And rumor has it we might have a $5,000 or $10,000 added variation of that tournament. So that's going to be like our little flagship beta test for how this format runs. And obviously We both hope that it goes smooth and everyone enjoys the event and competes fairly, and then we move on to some bigger stuff together. Shane got the big advantage to win this match, being up 1 set, and he's up 2 games to 0 in a race to 5. And now Jake's in trouble here, but he's got a pretty reasonable straight back kick shot. Still got to make it. What is your rating for that? Well, it depends on your Fargo. Let me look it up. This is gonna be awesome, man. It's gonna be like 20,000 in Calcutta. I ain't bullshitting you. $587. I think that would be. I think that's a 6+1. So you'd be in the upper division of the lower bracket. If Jake Miosi is going to make a comeback in this set, it's going to be right now. Just like we said last night when John Ash had 5 balls open, we said, if you don't get out here, he ain't winning this match at all. Especially in this short race of 5. Obviously, the 8 is kind of in front of this pocket, so maybe it's a little bit smaller, but you're shooting right at it. Ooh. That could have gone south. End up all right. Lots of people are sending their prepayments in for that tournament, but they were already on the list. But if not everyone sends their prepayments in, they're going to go down the waiting list. The gentleman's name that you want to contact, even though I'm just as equal of a partner, but is Brian Gregg, because he's maintaining the list. B-R-I-A-N, common spelling, space G-R-E-G-G. Who's a fantastic Indiana legendary player, shortstop speed, going back many, many years. Brian Gregg, bank player. Oh man, this is no good at all. He sold the farm. Very, very, very difficult to win this set at this point for Jake. Although he does have the break here. Down 3-0 and a race to 5.
I just can't do these things. It's just horrible. I can't be consistent. I can't, you know, make the easy shots every time. I have to always miss a couple. It's like, fuck.
And we'll see what when the next match is. I mean, this is Shane's first match of the day, I think. I don't know how that works out really, but
I'm trying to work on it myself because I'm learning about interacting with people that have different background or just people that you wouldn't know friends with or whatever. And I gotta be more careful as I learn. In the APL, with Joe Ferris, going to Vegas is not very easy. Meaning, the money that you win isn't enough to pay for it, and you have to get, you know, a team who all agree to spend their own money to get Vegas. Certainly we're eligible.
oh jeez, what happened? I didn't even see it. Let me see if I can catch this.
22. But guess what? Joe hadn't been paying his APL annual dues, so we weren't eligible. And nobody else wanted to spend their money.
Oh yeah, we're definitely gonna get a referee to watch this one.
Same as 48 players in our division. We can make like an all-star team.
Is there referees?
So that's,
I don't know.
could I find 7 or 8 guys who wanted to pay for that money?
You would have to.
Better chance of my team doing it.
This is probably gonna take a second. Okay. I mean, he's got to come in this small area. What a hit. Wow. Holy crapola, he says.
Todd thinks he was wide receiver. Get it in all.
This is fine here. I'm not dropping any frames or nothing, so that's some sort of internet connectivity issue on your end, really.
Jerome's a good shot. I mean, obviously.
All right, let's see what he does with the jumper. This man is one of the most dangerous jumpers around. New school player.
weeks ago, and I can, but I don't realize it.
That's what I'm saying. I remember getting over here earlier.
But I guess sometimes I'm just putting the ball just by small amount. It was funny. It was real high.
Very close.
But I hear you.
The mathematics are definitely working against Jake here, but he finishes this, it'll be 3-1. I'm not sure you really gotta like that. Oh, Lordy, have mercy.
All right, guys. We're in a busy pool room. We've got some great improvements in the industry here. You can now get an entire month for a free trial of Let's Get Streaming TV service. You heard me, it's a fantastic deal. You can't turn down. We'll help you configure it, and you will have an entire month. Hit up TV Mike, and we'll get back to you and get you going. The best apps, the best tech support, the best service you can get in this industry. I promise you, you won't regret it. Get our deluxe package for $44.97 a month. Cut the cord, cut the box, go mobile, and let's get streaming. Hit me up. Thank you.
Shane breaking for the win on the hill. Best 2 out of 3 sets. He won the first set. It was much closer. Jake was actually, that one could have gone either way.
Okay, players, my seniors in the open division. I know you guys are just finishing up a match. So my players, I know you're just finishing up a match for my open and my seniors, and I know you want to know what time you play. I am working on that right now, all right? We've got a lot of conflicting matches for tomorrow, and I am short a very important person that's coming in, so please be patient while I sort this out for you. If anything, if you need to leave, the records will be online and updated with those times tonight. So if you have to leave and you want to stop by with me, that would be fantastic. Thank you.
Can he get one on the board here?
Exactly. And they don't, it's like gymnast skills like to fall down.
Slow down. Oh, wow. Now you're on the wrong side of the 8. It's better to be short of the angle than over on the angle. Because now he's got to either run it around the table or use a ton of inside, and I highly doubt that's favorable. So we're going to look at traveling, I would think. Oh, he's going to end up good on this one. There you go. It's 4-1. And it's his break. Take a lot for Shane Jackson to lose this set, but I've seen it all in this game. It's best 2 out of 3 sets. So you have to win 2 sets to win the match. If you split sets, then you play a third. If Shane wins here, there will be no third set. Not unless they just decide to start gambling all of a sudden. And then I'll get some information from Shane about what when the next match is or something. I'll try to do that with you guys too, because I'm assuming they're going to play one more night. I mean, you're going to play one match and then one match a day. I mean, it's just not realistic. But every time you do a round in this tournament, half the players get eliminated because it's single elimination. Last year, Shane got to the semifinals, actually. I know this for a fact. Somebody's going to be gambling soon. Maybe I'll be able to spy on that one, too. Well, he might be over right here. He's just got to make the 6 ball. It's a little bit tight on the 8, but if he gets down and he's just ready to shoot it, all it's going to take is a small draw shot and get on the right side angle with a 7. There you go. He won't play again tonight? For real? Man, that's crazy. And this will be for the match for Shane Jackson. Shane wins in 2 sets over Jake Miosi.
That was fantastic.
I mean, Jake didn't get many rolls there and made some mistakes. And in a race to 5, it's not even.
Very impressive, my friend. I will still be around. Are you playing again tonight?
I might be doing an action match with Ray Ito.
Right.
The Dominicans want to put me in plan, and I get 20.
I have 3 friends playing at 9 in the seniors.
I'm trying to hear this conversation. He said he might have an action match tonight.
On everything you're doing, but you are still the man. We are going for 2nd place this year.
Thanks, Paul.
Guys,
Interesting. Well, on behalf of Shane, thanks for watching. I'll touch base with you guys. I'm going to run this promo, then you can check out my cues.
Thanks for watching, people. Gang, gang.
All right, guys. We're in a busy pool room. We've got some great improvements in the industry here. You can now get an entire month for a free trial of Let's Get Streaming TV service. You heard me. It's a fantastic deal. You can't turn down. We'll help you configure it, and you will have an entire month. Hit up TV Mike, and we'll get back to you and get you going. The best apps, the best tech support, the best service you can get in this industry. I promise you, you won't regret it. Get our deluxe package for $44.97 a month. Cut the cord, cut the box, go mobile, and let's get streaming. Hit me up. Thank you.
See, 3 of 24 just came out. Just came out. Hit me up, guys. And if you like this one, but you don't like it enough to buy it, message me. I'll show you a lot more cues that you probably will like. So this looks a little more yellow because the light is yellow. These are more like a dark, well, there's 2 colors in these rings. They're a bit lighter. They're not as yellow, but anyways. I mean, this is a really nice piece of burl. You got some other rings up here in segments. Those are olive wood rings, actually. This is impregnated burl cocobolo. This is cocobolo, obviously. The brown wood. Yep. So this light makes it look a little bright orange. It's not so much orange. I can take it out of this light and you'll see the difference. See, it changes. This is more like the real light because this is sunlight coming in the bathroom, but yeah, this is like completely unique. Nobody even knows how this was made, actually. Thanks. All right, everyone, we're outside in the natural sunlight, taking a look at this cue that somebody wants to get some better pictures of. Obviously, I don't need to say anything. This thing is pretty incredibly unique.
$2,700 out the door. And this will not last long, I promise you that. Alright, here's another one. This would be like the sister to that cube, pretty much. I mean, this is incredible. Hybrid blank. Either one of this or the purple one would look great with a black shaft. This is pink, red, white, sparkles, bloody jasper, and the red rings and the diamonds. So yeah, just like the other cue, this one's $2,700 out the door. Hit me up if you want it. Obviously, when somebody gets it, it's gone. It's that simple. Alright, here's another one that somebody wanted to take a look at. This is a really nice spalted maple. It's got like textures in it, obviously. But this is the story. Turquoise rings offset this amazing epoxy hybrid artistic combination. I mean, it's one of a kind, insane. More spalted maple. And this is in direct sunlight, so this looks really accurate with the colors. $2,200 out the door. It's 18.9 ounces. Wowza. Alright, we're going to try some new lighting here. This is right under my sink. I think it's good. It's more white. This is one of Mike Cease's blanks. It's Buckeye Burl. And epoxy. With white Juma. That white. And these little blue rings. Nice piece. Alright, here's another looker. If you like blue. Impregnated Buckeye Burl Bacote. This is the Bacote. It also has blue rings in it. It's fully segmented. Up here is very interesting. You can see the core because the plastic epoxy material is more translucent. I mean, this is really unique, really nice piece. Check it out. Impregnated Buckeye Burl, Bacote, and olive wood.
So this is kind of in the similar family as the other one. The blanks were made at the same time, I know, because I was there. That's olive wood. This is Bacote. Nice balance of color and wood. More so wood than anything, but really nice figure there. Let's get it. Alright, here we go. This is a teal dyed maple burl with obviously a epoxy resin hybrid combination. I mean, you're not going to see anything like this. It's got a nice wrap on it up into a full segment. With little dashes of color. I just like sitting around taking pictures and videos of cues. This one right here, check this figuring out in this wood. That is Honduran rosewood. It says rosewood on here, but I know it's Honduran rosewood. It's one of the most expensive and rarest woods there is. So there's several segments with the Honduran rosewood in it. And these little rings here, that's olive wood. There you go. This piece is incredible. Now obviously it's a one-on-one, and when somebody gets it, it is gone. So you better hit me up. Here we have another hybrid piece. Impregnated Buckeye Burl, Bird's Eye Maple up here. And then you have Purple Heart, which is a nice addition. And then you also have Bloody Jasper. So there is a lot of resin in this piece. A very plum type color. And also those little purple rings. Nice addition. Of course, as always, this is a one-of-one. So if you like it, you better hit me up. Thank you. I did some of these already, but I'm redoing it in this light. It's more of a whiter light. It's under my kitchen sink, actually. So obviously this one is a really nice piece of Bird's Eye Maple, really clean. This is azurite, which we use in cues, in these rings. Now it just so happens to completely match the custom resin part. Double segments. I mean, this is just absolutely wild. And the maker of these made a few in this style, so you recognize a few more of this type of piece with this type of patterns. I mean, you see all the colors that they sparkle. Really shows up great. Of course, it's a one-of-one. Get it while you can. So here we have basically the companion to that Bird's Eye cue, except this is ebony in a similar configuration. So some people like the black themed cues, and then some people like the natural wood type themed cues, but it's similar segments in the resin. Give you a real good look at it. As always, it's a 1 of 1. Here we have a Cocobolo style with 3 segments of custom resin. So this cocoa is really nice to begin with. But here we have this absolutely unique, almost floral looking piece. This right here is part of another piece that we had to work with. So this has like 3 segments. I'll show you the one with this next, actually. And these rings are like green and blue. Really fine details. Hit me up. Once it's gone, it is gone. I love it. Now here we have a spalted maple variety with turquoise rings. Also, fine color rings right next to the turquoise. Really thin line. You can see. Maybe. There you go. Green. So we have 2 big segments, a turquoise large ring, and then another turquoise large ring. And then we have this really nice piece of spalted maple. I know it's hard to choose, right? I know it's hard to choose, but that's why there's a whole bunch of different cues to choose from, but they all are 1 of 1s. So if you want me to pack this one up, hit me up. Here is the other unique piece that was in this style. I think this was the first one that the builder experimented on with this process. So we have a full section on the butt, a couple colored rings here, a textured wrap, and then we have the whole forearm casted in the resin. And this is the only one of this style I got that's of this resin. People will talk about this cue, I'll tell you that. I don't know what it is, but I've had so many people ask me about this cue, but nobody's pulled the trigger yet. Somebody pulled the trigger, and nobody else is going to be able to ask about it. So that's how that works. It's a 1 of 1, get it, and then it's gone. Alright, this one is Buckeye Burl with a bit of hybrid resin, obviously orange with iridescence in it. This is olive wood Cocobolo. And we go all the way up here, and there's rings and a solid piece of Cocobolo. So yeah, there you go. There's another one to check out. One of one. Alright, so here we have another cue that was made with the same type of theme, with the burl with the orange resin in it, except it's got a lot more work into it throughout the cue, actually. And that's Cocobolo and Buckeye Burl. Less resin in this one, but the colors are awesome. Obviously this is a one of one, and if you want it, you better message me. Alright, here's one that really stands out that was not made with my materials, unless maybe some of it was, but maybe that's why I picked it out. But I really like this cue. I mean, this is a real special one. You've got multiple segments of casted resin in the burl dyed. You've got rings. You've got this whole crazy centerpiece here with all this wood figuring. Impregnated burl, ebony, and spalted maple. So the spalted maple is like in there, here, and in the diamond. And then you got these fine points that are actually really sharp. And this one comes with a black 4. And this one's $3,000 with a sticker on it. Probably gonna offer this in a raffle at state tournament coming up. But I mean, you can see all the work in this cue. I love this cue actually. Alright guys, you know the deal. It's a one-on-one. If you really like it and you want it, put it in your case, give me a call. Thanks. I already did a video of this one, but I'm redoing it. This is impregnated burl, Cocobolo, black and white with gold webbing. So it's like a modified, like, I mean, that's just cool. So this is like casted gray and silver in the burl with metallic sheen. I mean, obviously you can see it. It just really complements all these colors. Now up here you got Cocobolo in the reverse points. Then you got, this is not buffalo turquoise, that's the white with gold webbing. Then you got these inside points. I mean, it just looks fantastic, really. Everything is just very visually cohesive. And a certain type of person definitely would love to have this cue. Fit their personality. Obviously, it's a one of one. And it's one of my higher end pieces that I just got in. Hit me up if you want to pick it up. I mean, look at that. I can only get so close without it blurring out, but you get the picture. Alright, I made a video of this one already, but I'm going to make another one because it's in the better lighting. Obviously, this is just like a
hybrid collaboration of white, red, pink, purple-ish hues with sparkles in the burl. It goes throughout the cue, and it also has red bloody jasper rings and the diamonds within these points. These points are made out of that same burl. This would look great with a black shaft, and this will not last long. I don't think this will be around too much longer at all. Somebody's going to just have to have this cue. And it's my pleasure to have it for a short amount of time, and then find the forever cue owner. One of one, that's obvious. Hit me up. Here we go with the purple one again. A new video and better lighting. I'll move it up a little bit here. It's better over here. Obviously, so it's purple casted resin and a burl. Ebony. It's got custom. I don't even know how they made these. Maybe they took part of the resin out because they put them in the diamonds in these points, and they also inserted the burl into these points inside the points. It's completely visually stunning, and I know somebody's gonna have to have it just like the other one. This won't last. I've already had 5 people look at it. Somebody pull the trigger, they're gonna be the lucky owner. Obviously, it's a one of one. I'm trying to get many of these cues sold before the state tournament coming up in 2 weeks. I'm going to. If not, great chance they'll be sold there. So hit me up. Gotta love it. If you're looking at getting into some of the newer styled cues but want to save some money, this was made last year, and I will honor this price because everything was cheaper last year actually. So you got impregnated burl, a nice piece of blue resin, kind of runs all the way up these segments into a solid forearm, but it does have some character in it in these little spots. This one's $1,500. This is another one from last year. This was almost sold several times. It has a totally unique inlay pattern to it. Rosewood, bird's eye maple, Carolina leopard, and jasper. This is probably the jasper. It has a wrap and this ring and these really unique points. All the way around it. So yeah, you can get a deal on this one for $1,400. Charlotte leopard. Ha! I said Carolina. Can't read it. I think the purple is the Shiraz. I suppose you could Google it. Alright guys, hit me up. This is another one from last year. This was kind of a misfit actually, because it was like laying around in the shop and they didn't finish it for a while, and then eventually I just ended up getting it with another order. And I was like, oh, okay. So obviously it's a stabilized casted burl hybrid. It's got a segment in it, ebony. It's got these pink rings with blue rings. It's from 23. So yeah, it's a great piece of burl. I mean, it's really, really unique. There you go. This is a more traditional looking cue, even though it's not exactly traditional because it's got inverted designs throughout, and the wood is inverted, but it's not a casted or resin style blank. 3 or 4 different kind of woods are in this. I don't have any clue why it's still around, to be honest with you. 1,700 bucks. It's got roasted maple, which is keel wood, zirconia, and Hollywood. I've had a lot of people look at this cue, but nobody just grabbed it. Somebody almost grabbed it in a raffle, but they didn't. So I still have it. Hit me up if you want to pick it up. Here's another one that's extremely nice. It's been around a while. I have no idea why. Let's start with Tiger Stripe Maple, which is dyed, impregnated. Tiger Stripe, you have to see it in the light, but it has this wavy type figure. It's wild. So you see it? That's why they call it Tiger Stripe. So then you got Mother of Pearl, and you got the brass insets. You got these rings, and it's throughout the cue in 3 places. Then you got the points. All around it. And this is a 2,100. I'll do a little bit off on this one. I'll do a little bit off on some of the cues that have been around for a while. And this is a pink. And although pink is many times feminine, in this case, I remember several guys that were like, man, I love that cue. I would rock that cue. Come and get it while it's hot. Doing a lot of promotions here. Here's another one, guys, I'll do a little bit of a deal on. This is an impregnated wildwood with some rings in it, a nice segment. I'm not sure what wood this is, but that's obviously not wildwood. But this wood, that is really unique. That is the natural wood. This is all dyed a little bit, and more so than others down here with the red and a little bit of orange in it. I've almost sold this cue like 3 times. Check it out. Here's another cue, which has just got really nice wood in it.
Cocobolo and tulip wood. Nothing extremely fancy, a couple little rings. But this wood has got all this color in it. And that's just the way it is. And this one's a great deal. $1,200. Here's another one that's using actual keel wood in a really dark cocobolo. So obviously this is cocobolo and this is keel wood, as it's called roasted maple. Keel wood is actually just heat treated maple. It's what they make keel wood shafts out of. There's another cue that was designed pretty much from this same template using different woods. Keel wood. And Booker's got that one. But this one is $1,300. You're a bit out of a budget, you can get something really nice for a more affordable price. Alright, here's another nice piece that's been around for a little while. It's $1,500. Zirconi, Bacardi, Bloody Jasper, which is this red stone, and gold webbing. So you got this whole design thing here on the butt. Textured wrap, another ring, and then you have more Bloody Jasper in the points. And there's two different kind of woods in the points, and then you have all the way at the top arrow points with Bloody Jasper in it. So yeah, you can get a good deal on this one too. $1,500. Here's a nice little cue I got a few weeks ago at the Wisconsin State Tournament. I picked it up. For the price, it's a nice little piece. It's got all this buffalo turquoise in it. And then you got to look real close, but in this point, there's a brass dot in the middle of all of them. And obviously, it's not too elaborate, but it's a nice little piece. Some wood figuring. This is great for like a $1,000 raffle or something like that. It's $8.95. Bird's eye maple. Buffalo turquoise, 18.7 ounces with an Ultra Pro shaft. Hit me up. Alright guys, here's another cue. This is from last year's batch. Somebody won it in a raffle and then they didn't want it anymore. It was never played with. So, I mean, my inventory is all clean. This is mint. This is a very rare Honduran rosewood burl. It was the first cue that was sold or, you know, raffled when I got my batch of cues last year for a reason. I mean, look at the wood. And then it is an epoxy hybrid blank with turquoise and gold webbing. It was $1,800. I'll do $1,700 on it. It just doesn't have a sticker. Although I might send it back and get one. But, I mean, there ain't nothing wrong with it. It's mint. And obviously, all my stuff's high quality. Check it out. Send me a message.